afternoon. My name is Gio, and today I'm going to be demoing something pretty unique, something pretty cool, something new. It's always nice when we have new gear. I've been getting a lot of new gear lately, and I will admit it's nice to have some new toys hanging around. So this, my friends right here, is EQD Hizumitas Fuzz. So the Hizumitas is based off of a particular pedal. So the pedal is a elk BM sustainer, and it's based off of a specific artist's BM sustainer. That artist's name is Wata, and she's in a band called Boris, based out of Japan. And basically, I have it all pulled up right here on my fancy dancy phone because I lost the manual. I just got the pedal a couple days ago. It's somewhere in this room. I'm not going to dig through it to find it. But, yeah, I just lost the manual. But anyway, this is Hizumitas by EQD Devices. So, in the design notes, they make this very clear. The elk sustainer is a Japanese variant of a well-known triangle BMP. BMP. What? BMP? Big Muff pedal? Oh, I wonder. So, based off a triangle Big Muff. The topology of the pedal itself, you can see the triangle formation of the knobs. There is volume, sustain, and tone. So, Big Muff pedal, guys. So this is a triangle Big Muff copy, but a very specific one. This is based off of the Elk BM Sustainer. It was a Japanese-made triangle Big Muff copy, and it has a very distinctive sonic signature. So EQD got Wata's original elk sustainer. They got it all the way to Akron, Ohio. They opened it up. They looked at the components and they realized there's something different and something weird going on. So this is a sonic recreation. This is a replica. It's a copy. It's a clone. But at the end of the day, it's a muff style pedal. That's what it does. Muff style pedal. What do I mean by that? It's a fuzz pedal. So expect lots of loud noises. Expect sustain. Expect high gain. This is a great sounding pedal. I shot this demo like 3 times today, so I actually got to play through it a good chunk of time before, deciding to go forward with this one more time. But anyway, yeah. So Big Muff style pedal, Big Muff style type topology. This pedal works great with chords. It works great with leads. Definitely would use it in metal, definitely would use it in alternative rock, garage rock, even works for blues if you want a grittier sounding blues tone. Doom, does it doom? Yes, it dooms. It dooms very well. So you guys out there wondering like, oh, what does this pedal sound like? Well, we're going to have a demo and we're going to go through it and kind of hear some things. I'm going to play with the knobs for a bit so you guys can have an idea of the range of tones you can get by just the turn of the knobs. It is extremely dynamic and is extremely versatile. So what I mean by dynamic is if you roll back your volume slightly, you get a whole different tone compared to if the volume cranked all the way up. So with that being said, I'm going to plug this all in. Oh yeah, for tonight's demo, I'll be using my handy dandy Fender Modern Player Mustang. And then I'm going to have it all running through my pedal board into a PreSonus Audio Box USB. This is a V1, not a V2, so it's not the fancy flat version. It's a very chunky style interface. And it's all going into GarageBand. And I put it on a basic guitar pad, so AC30 style amp. Other than that, let's check this out. I'm going to get the pedal cam set up, and then we'll see what we can do from there. We'll go from there. So what have we heard so far in this pedal? It's very massive. As soon as I turned it on, it sounds like a bomb was about to go off. It's very huge, very big sounding. Hence the term big muff. But I know for the sake of marketing and all sorts of circuitry and all that, and I like how I say all sorts of circuitry when when the real word is trademark. Due to trademark reasons, we're not going to call it the Big Muff. We're going to call it a BM style pedal, or muff-like in quality. But it's a very massive sound. Let's hear some different tones. Right now, everything is kind of set to where I got my volume at about 12 o'clock, which is beyond unity. A little bit, not a lot, but just very little, and it makes a huge difference. I got the sustained at about 8 o'clock. I got about the tone at about 8 o'clock. Let's play with the tone knob. So basically, a lot of people don't know this, but the tone knob on this pedal is inverted. Some people call it a tilt tone knob or tilt EQ. But this isn't a standard tilt where it's flat at 12 o'clock. Once it goes into the 1-2 o'clock ratio, it gets darker, it gets more bassier, it gets more fuller in the low end, and then if it's more in the before the midnight side, it's a lot more trebly, it's a lot more sharp, more attack. So that's something that needs to be noted. So it's not your standard muff-like pedal where the tone knob is going to be like brighter, cooler. It's going to be the opposite. Brighter, cooler, heavier, lower. So just be mindful of that. It's also I would say it's very dynamic. To me, whenever I hit harder, there's a difference in the timbre of the notes compared to if I was playing quieter. So let's mess with some knobs right now. So right now I'm going to take the tone knob and I'm going to push it more towards the bass side. And then I'm going to turn the pedal on. So definitely more bass here. I'm going to turn off this delay too. I had this Atlantis as a pad. And then I'm going to increase the sustain slightly. And then I'm going to bring the volume back closer to unity gain. Let's hear it. So, you push the tone knob back, you definitely get that garage rock, darker sound. Great for garage rock, great for punk rock, great for stoner rock. Does it doom? Does it doom? That's actually a good question. So, I'm going to tune this guitar down to D. I'm using single coils here, so a lot of guys out there watching this demo go like, well, that's not the proper tone for your stoner rock. But dude, it's going to doom. It's an Earthquaker Devices pedal. All their pedals doom. I'll put a disclaimer. All Earthquaker pedals doom. Whether it be the most ambient sounding pedals or whether it be their more harsher drives and fuzzes, they doom. So we're gonna get this thing to doom. So I'm gonna down tune this guitar. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna decide, does it doom enough for you? Okay, so let's do that. So does the Hizumitas doom? Fuck yeah, it does. It dooms so hard, it's so crazy, dude. Like, this thing is just straight sustain. It's amazing. It's freaking amazing. So, yeah, does it do the trick? It definitely does the trick. It's a great pedal. Would I buy it? Well, I bought this. This is mine. Earthquaker did not send this to me. I kind of wish they did. Jamie and Julie, if you're watching this, please consider me. You guys already follow me on Instagram, so why not? No, but yeah, just it's a great sounding pedal. So would I recommend it to people? Yeah, of course. Like, it's definitely worth the $150. They did release a limited edition black and silver enclosure version, and that sold out super quick. That sold out within the first day. But I wanted the purple one. I honestly think the graphic on the pedal itself looks cool. I mean, let me take this off the board and show it to you guys. Like, this is the number one reason why I buy a lot of guitar pedals. Aesthetic. We listen with our eyes more than our ears, but you know, honestly, to the ear and to the eye, this is very appealing. Look at this. Very, 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 very awesome screen right here. Very, very awesome, awesomely screened. You got two jackalopes, and I think they're connected together, so it's a Siamese jackalope, you know, conjoint jackalopes. But yeah, you got that, and then, you know, you got a nice, you know, soft violet color, and then you got this silver topology, this iconic silver big muff topology. And I know, sorry, muff-like, but it's a cool pedal. It's definitely worth 150 bucks. I would go buy it. I'll even probably get one for Christmas for a friend. Who knows? But awesome pedal. Hizumitas, Earthquaker devices. Check them out. Earthquaker also makes some awesome other pedals as well. I've been kind of lazy this past year, and I have a bunch of Earthquaker pedals, and I'm just going to start going through them and demoing them. So if you guys find this informative, if you like it, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the video. Tell me if it sucked. Tell me if it was great. Tell me, oh, you need more riffs, or less chords, or I don't know, you talk too much. Those are all useful advice, but you know, my mom always says, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So yeah, Hizumitas, Earthquaker devices, 150 bucks. Go get one. Don't go get one. I don't know. If it works for you, it works for you. Tone is in your fingers, is in your ear. Not the gear itself. The gear is nice, but yeah, if you like it, go get it. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a good one.